Hey there guys, this is Zoom from Pioneer. Sorry we've been gone for a while, my computer's been down and sadly that's made it so I couldn't upload any videos, and yeah, it's all fixed now so we should be back up and regular. I thought, what better to do like the first deck profile after a little break than one of my favourites right now, and what I will personally be playing at my local regionals in just 1 week actually. I'll be sure to have a good report after that, but I'm going to be playing Spellbooks with World. So without further ado, I'll just get straight to it. 3 Blue Boy, 3 Temperance, 2 World, and 2 Stoic. It's the standard 10 monster build. Either you're running the Priestess build or you're running the World build or some mix of both. You pretty much want to stick with 10 monsters. I started, like most players, with 2 Priestess, 1 World, and I honestly think that is a good ratio, but I slowly started to edge more towards World, because having it dead in my hand and also having a Temperance, having the second World is great, being able to go through it, but that is player preference. And it's debatable which one's better, because in all fairness, the Priestess build is topping more currently. But I think that could change, but that's my personal opinion. This is the way I like to play the deck. So yeah. Oh, and also I was running 1 Priestess at one point, but I found with Temperance, if I had a World in deck, I always wanted to go for the World. Very rarely would I go for the Priestess, and sadly there's such little deck room, I had to cut her. And that's just the way it is. Either I opened with her, or she was a horrible draw. I couldn't find a way to make her work, sadly. Okay, next onto the spells. Triple Secrets, Double Master, Double Eternity, really excited about the Super reprint. Double Tower, the Singular Fate. I'm choosing to run Triple Crescent. It's a really good card. It's good for game 1 where you need to be a bit faster, because this deck is a lot slower than it used to be. And Crescent helps you get your play started. But game 2 and 3, these are the first things I side out. I usually side out 2. Just because it's nice to have the 1, just in case. But I usually side out 1 as just guaranteed, and 2 usually if I need a lot to side in. Okay, then I'm running 1 Power, 1 Life, just the 1 Wisdom because it's so easy to refresh with World, 2 MSTs, and the Singular Book of Moon. I've been debating this card because it means typically if I don't have a World play, I won't have a spellcast left from the field for Fate, but I still think its disruptive properties alone make it worth getting, especially because if you're going first, summoning Blue Boy, that summon is crucial. You need that effect, and if the effect fail you, this is brilliant. Okay, on to traps. And I will discuss some of my odd choices at the end. The 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, 2 Fiendish. I'm choosing to run 2 Mirror Force, 2 Regaiki Break, and 2 Divine Wrath. These are basically my discard options. As I showed you earlier, I'm running 2 World and 2 Stoic, which basically means I have 4 cards, which ideally I would like to discard if drawn, so 4 discard outlets is brilliant for me, I find. I've gone for Regaiki Break over Phoenix Wing Blast, because I just think Phoenix Wing Blast isn't that good in comparison to how it was last format. Most things I'm going to want to blow up, especially in game 2 and 3, is stuff like Mistake, and I know Harpies, which are a popular deck right now. They're maining Mistakes, and if you're maining Mistakes and I'm playing Spellbooks, I need to get rid of it. I don't want to Phoenix Wing Blast that crap back to the top of your deck for you to draw next turn, because that shuts my deck down completely. I want to destroy it, and that's the way with a lot of cards that shut me down right now. I don't want to give you back it. Like DNA Surgery, for example. Not that many people main it, but still. It's nice to have main deck options to side decks answers. Okay. Also Fiendish as well, I think it's a brilliant trap. It is one of the best this format. I was running Triple Reckless Greed, and I know a lot of people still like it, but I found it very win more. Either I was winning and it was just giving me extra cards despite the fact I had heavy advantage on my opponent, And with all the searching this deck does, I didn't need extra cards. The extra cards that I was getting given weren't giving me more playable cards. They were just giving me pure advantage. That didn't actually mean anything. Like, I draw into the odd, like, Regaiki break with nothing really to discard, or, I don't know, like an MST, but I fated away everything my opponent had. My opponent's top decking. They just didn't really do anything. But at the times when I really needed to draw into something good, and if I didn't get something good, it was game over right then, because going 2 turns without drawing just sealed my fate. So I decided to drop it. And I don't run Upstart Goblin or Pot of Duality because I find it conflicts with the Crescent and Temperance too much, especially Pot of Duality. Okay, now I'll quickly do the extra deck because it's nice and easy. The ones I actually use. Herald, just to refresh Blue Boys. It's great to add back a Blue Boy and then shuffle a world back into my deck. That's the best feature of this card. Shining Elf. It's not really as useful now that Downward is the thing, but it still can be a good card. It's good to go into this and then power. It can get over a lot of stuff on 2/6. You don't have to use a Master Power just to get over stuff, like for example Ophion. And then main phase 2 go Downward anyway. Dagusto Phoenix because it gets in the damage, and then Downward. Like I said, this is a great addition to the deck. Then there's other obscure stuff, like there's Master Key Beetle, which I can make. And I also run 101 just in case. But I can make it using side deck options that I side in. And then I just run random crap, which I'm never going to make. Because you got to. I'm debating whether or not to side Chimera Tech at this point. If Gear are going to be a big thing at my regionals, and I probably will, I'm not sure. If I do, it'll easily find a place. Okay, moving on to the side deck. I'm running 1 Breaker, which basically acts as a walking MST, which also doubles up as a spellcaster for your Master and Fate. This mainly gets sided in against Gear and Firefist. I'm running 2 Kaikus, mainly for the mirror match. I mean, I guess I could side it against Boojins as well. It all depends how good the Boojin player is. But Boojins aren't really a threat to me. Spellbooks have a very good matchup against Boojins. Yamato can't be targeted because of Turtle. Oh no, Fate. Okay, and then for hand traps, I'm playing 2 Maxi for the Mermail and the Gear matchup. And the odd, like, rogue spammy deck. And then I'm running 2 DD Crows, mainly for the Spellbook Mirror, to get rid of their master targets. And their life targets. And for Mermails again, because it does hurt Mermails. Especially if you hit their gun targets at the right time. Just running the 3rd MST. I'd like to have it mained, but like I said, there just isn't room. Running the 1 D-Fissure, mainly for Mermails. And it hurts a lot of rogue decks as well, it definitely earns its place. Just a singular Dust Tornado. It has a nice interaction with Mind Crush if you hadn't seen it. You have Dust Tornado set and they use Mind Crush and call secrets, because calling is a cost, thank God. You can Dust Tornado, blow up one of their back row. Even if they don't have one, you can just blow up their Mind Crush despite it not doing anything. And then you can set your secrets and it'll make your opponent discard a card. And your secrets are safe, which is a great combo. It's very cute. It's not going to happen often, but if it does, you know, it's nice. It's something to be aware of. And then running Double Rivalry. This isn't the best because my ideal strategy is to get World out and blow up the field. And Continuous Traps kind of, you know, I'm going to blow them up. But this hurts so many decks right now. Like, it hurts Evil Swarm. It hurts Constellas, it hurts Medalches, which are popular right now, even though they shouldn't be, because they haven't received any new support. That's a different story. You know, they're going to be great next format, but not this one. So yeah, I think this definitely earns a place despite being continuous. The same with Soul Drain. Hurts a buttload of tier 3 or rogue decks. It also hurts Mermails very, very much. And then I'm citing 2 DNA Surgery, which might come out. I'm not sure yet. It really hurts the Gear matchup, and that's where Spellbooks really have a problem, because Gears are so fast and they OTK out of nowhere, and the deck just doesn't have the speed that it used to be. Okay guys, let's try it out. This has been a Zune with my World Book Day profile, despite not having the day. Thanks guys, as always, leave feedback. Thanks a lot.